Hey there, how y'all doing this morning? Um, yeah, timing is timing. Um, so I've had the phone off for quite a few hours over the last so many cycles. So I had a chance to pick up a book. Then I took a picture of an excerpt, one of the pages that I put up. When was that? I guess yesterday. So last night when I had some free spirit time, I decided to take a gander a little bit further into this book called Ender's Shadow. And then this morning, when the phone was on the charger, I began looking through some of my old papers, notes that I had just made to myself, and realized that I wrote quite a bit down that I didn't share with anybody, on this phone to put it up and load it up, right? Load it into a memory module, a false light memory module, frequency modulation spheres. So I acknowledge that we know what monadic alignment is as a cosmic alignment, like aligning ourselves with the cosmic sun, the first sun, the eternal sun, the crystal spiral, the crystal codes, the echo, the first echo of a rainbow, all the colors, all the color codes. And so I wasn't sure what order I was going to do this in because it just comes to me and I just put it down. Otherwise, if I don't, it's gone. It's just gone that fast. So I realized, because when you realize that the cosmic permanent records are open and you realize what capacitance is, which is your calculator, the mapping speed of mapping symbols and signs, electrical codes, electrical mathematical codes, ions, elemental school union, the point of all union with an eternal sun, to be breathing as one. 90 on the vertical, 90 on the horizontal. 2 4 squares, perfect balance of a sphere. The law of spheres is the law of least effort to experience being one. I know. Bless all your hearts and souls and the essence of your spirit. That's why we're here, is to restore balance. And so I came across this page here. So I'm just going to read from it for you folks. So you'll see the importance of this when I put up some pages that I wrote a while back and then did some writing this morning that will be like an accompaniment, like a sound arrangement accompaniment. Like when you're going to put an orchestra together or a symphony, because we play music, musical power plants, on fire to play music, the music that love is, the eternal sound of music, the eternal sound of light that is in love with playing music, the dance in the spirit of fire, in living eternal waters. So they were talking about the Earth Defense Forces. Okay. And going to battle school using training simulators like AI, QI coded simulations. I had to simulate a potential future memory. So this is like what we used to call, when I was working in fire control, tactical net, strategic net, like a wide area net and a local area net, at about a global area network, interstellar networks, about a cosmic level network. The first network, the first neurological engineer, the first breather. I know. So it said here, because the enemy is free to divide his forces. So even if we intercept and defeat 99 of 100 attacking squadrons, he only has to get one squadron through to cause terrible devastation on Earth. We saw how much territory a single ship could scour when they first showed up and started burning over China. Get 10 ships to Earth for a single day, and if they spread us out enough, they'd have a lot more than a day. They could wipe out most of our main population centers. All our eggs are in that one basket. Oh, the first egg, the first flame, the eternal flame of Adama Amareya, the first rays of light, Kundare. And all this you got from Bobbin, said DMAC. Finally, That was apparently enough to satisfy him from thinking about Vauban and how much harder our defensive problem is. So, said DMAC, what's your solution? Solution? What did DMAC think Bean was? I'm thinking about how to get control of the situation here in Battle School, not how to save the world. I don't think there is a solution, said Bean, buying time again. Oh, buying time. But then, having said it, he began to believe it. There's no point in trying to defend Earth at all. In fact, unless they have some defensive device we didn't know about, like some way of putting an invisible shield around a planet or something, the enemy is just as vulnerable. So the only strategy that makes any sense at all is an all-out attack, to send our fleet against their homeworld and destroy it. What if our fleets pass in the night? Asked DMAC. We destroy each other's worlds, and all we have left are ships. I know. And so that led me to write a few things before I read that about Ender's Shadow on page 152 and 153 when he said, we have found the full set of military writings, and I put this in here, strategic and tactical network planning operations, how to defeat your enemy within. Or like malware infiltration into your neurological breathing network to upset your central nervous system, PSI-coded balance, and reduce your oxygen transport levels and kill a planet off. Sound familiar? We have only one strong point worth of defending on Earth. We ran into the classic problem of defense cubed. Our only defense is early detection, a single-massed force like life force, like an eternal sun heart shield. That's why I'm here. So, and part of what I read through the other pages has to do with this. Battlestar, AI/QI training simulators, recruitment, bulletin, wargame boards, chosen by QI/AI-coded personality haplotypes. The electrical-coded mathematical gene-coded types. Commanders are selected. Commanders and Y, clan mothers, are Mother Arc. Cosmic Law, 13th Mother Starfire Light Cycle, the 13th Starfire Light Ascension Cycle. Because if you look at the silver and gold mated eternal sun, the one in the center is number 13. The silver and gold mated one, which is the one I serve, which is what I see in my mirror. And the reason that that's law is because all species have a first mother. Creation comes out of the Mother Arc, the mother of creation. So when father and mother are joined as one to experience being no gender, no pressure, no sound, the still point of a true vacuum. Oh, yeah. So I'll leave this one alone before I put the other ones up there. Mueva Aya, Zalu Kaleaya.